2022 became the year of microtrends and fashion cores. Barbiecore, Gorpcore, even fetishcore have impacted fashion for the better or for the worse. Defining the general style of 2022 isn't easy. However, it has been clear that trends and fads are dominating fashion. I've heard the term microtrend, meaning a trend that quickly rises to popularity and then leaves the trend cycle faster, being used a lot more recently. Without a doubt, TikTok has been at the forefront of fueling these new trends and cores. Posting trendy pickups or hauls has nailed the social media algorithms. The more people who see your Adidas Sambas, the more people that want a pair for themselves. These fashion cores have established lots of it items, which in turn promote the aesthetic. Examples with Gorpcore being arteric shells, Blokecore with jerseys, and Balletcore with ballet flats. Essentially making it easy to dress up as somebody else, with all you really have to do is buy the items that are decided to represent the fashionable aesthetic at the time. These microtrends won't last forever. Within weeks, something can become an it item and then be considered dead. It all depends on how fast a trend reaches its peak popularity with the masses. With microtrends rapidly popping up here and there, it really benefits fast fashion companies like H&M and Shein. These companies can keep up with these new trends through producing products like that and offering them at low prices, but that's not the only problem. Brands have without a doubt taken note of the trending aesthetics. When dad shoes began to become fashionable, New Balance really took advantage of it. Through executing tasteful collaborations, delivering sought-after releases, and building upon their brand ethos, New Balance successfully met the aesthetics and microtrends that came along with the rise of dad shoes. Upcoming or popular microtrends give brands a great opportunity to gain some new customers. However, we've all seen brands execute releases that come off as inauthentic or, even worse, money grabs. Just because New Balance has been trending doesn't mean they can drop whatever, which we recently observed with their latest Ame Leon Dore hiking-inspired collection. It's honestly a little shocking. The big three team of ALD, New Balance, and the hiking Gorpcore look fell flat for most consumers, considering all three on their own performed great in 2022. With trends and cores becoming so big, it's important to remember the labels like Gorpcore, Blokecore, or whatever new core is created, that they're just labels. The term Blokecore might die out, but people have been and will still wear football jerseys and Sambas. The same goes with brands like Carhartt and Arc'teryx. They're trending, but they'll always be worn out of necessity. So what's the point of wearing a trend? Create a unique style, maybe show people you're into fashion, maybe flex a little bit? If the point of wearing a trend is to set your style ahead of others and then ditch the trend once the mainstream crowd picks it up, that seems kinda pointless. With so many microtrends and new cores, eventually everything will belong to an associated aesthetic. As fashion content continues to become more accessible, it'll be interesting to see if trend cycles continue to speed up or implode. Are microtrends good or bad for your style? Well, it's kinda complicated. In defense of microtrends, they do keep fashion content fresh. They're a good way to find new creators who have an identifiable style that you like the looks of. Microtrends seem to work really well for influencers because these creators can cater their content to a specific niche audience. They're also beneficial to a point when finding out your own style. Having the limits of an aesthetic can be helpful to know what you could buy in order to build a cohesive closet. On the other hand, trying to fit or match a certain aesthetic seems kinda limiting to me. Don't get me wrong, it looks really clean when someone has a clear, set style, but when someone's style becomes predictable, it becomes less interesting to me. It definitely seems like more of an internet thing to carefully craft your outfits under an aesthetic, when really, there's no need to put a label on anything. Just have fun with it. Peace.